Say what you will about Naofumi, Ren, and Motoyatsu, but none of them are as of a douchebag to their teammates as Itsuki. Well, mainly because Itsuki has a bunch of dumbasses as a group, or mainly a greedy man and two randos, who basically at the beginning of this episode blamed Rishia for breaking a bracelet. And it's like, even if she did it or didn't, the guy has the nerve to smile while telling her that she's weak and nothing but a burden. It's like, my dude, she is in your team. You are such a fucking asshole. So yeah, this is basically the origins of end of season 1, where Rishia was kicked out of the group. This is basically what happened. And then we get to the fun part of the episode, where it's the aftermath of the Dragon Galleon's mess, where we get to see another Filo versus Galleon arguing about who gets to give Naofumi rides, considering that obviously Filolios and dragons don't normally get along. Though I like that Naofumi's like, Galleon, you're in timeout. It's like, first of all, the reason why, well, he caused a lot of damage. And second, which is mainly Naofumi's knowledge, he's being a prick to Filo, the dad dragon. And then Filo needs to just level up. Although she doesn't have the curse anymore, she's still very fucking low leveled. And then we have Melty's stuff. Melty, what's funny is that there's Naofumi talked to one of the shadows and they agreed Melty's level is extraordinarily low. So Filo is going to take Melty and Rafchan as an added bonus to go and level up. Melty's not happy about this and even shouts at Naofumi as she's being taken away that he's going to regret it. So when she comes back, we'll see what he's going to regret. But anyway, we definitely have a few more things coming up with rumor of an archer, thanks to her name's kind of off. Sine basically is getting money for the village, going to the underground arena, winning matches, gaining money, which Naofumi approves. And oh man, I can't help but laugh at the fact that no matter what Naofumi does, Atla is going to approve, considering she's obsessed with Naofumi. But the whole point is Xian found an archer by the name Perfect Hidden Justice going to arena after arena to gain money, which that name alone, being cringe as it is, Naofumi and Ren know, yeah, this is Itsuki, which causes them to want to go and check. We have Kel wanting to go and join Naofumi and Ren, and even the old lady says that, yeah, Kel is capable of going because they're now able to fight, and that they should probably get some fighting experience. So the only one who didn't go with them was Foal, because he knows he's weak and he needs to be training, and we get to see some of it. So he is determined as hell to get strong. But what is most important is the meeting between our group and Itsuki. We see Itsuki just rambling nonsense, saying that he's the servant of justice, and then fucking punching Rishia's like, dude, you're justice. Why the hell are you gonna do that? Like, everyone hated Motoyatsu for being a complete dick in season 1. Season 2, I mean, it's just a bad season. Season 3, dude, you're taking on as the worst one. Ren was an ass, but he was in despair. You are just in whatever the hell you are. It's just, I can't help but was so caught off guard by that, which I shouldn't have, but it's still very off that he just does that, even though he's the so-called justice, servant of justice. And then obviously what we expected, Princess Melty, or aka bitch, goes and has tainted with his head, similar to Ren. Even Ren is like, hey, you shouldn't trust anything she says. And yeah, Itsuki's not having it. If anything, he doesn't want to deal with either of them and kind of just goes to do his thing. We see his fight, and it is shown that he is definitely weak as shit. Though, before that, we have We have Atla basically saying, so, that plan didn't work. New plan, let's knock him unconscious and capture him. Oh, Atla, you're so fucking hilarious. But anyway, they start to eventually think, yeah, that might have to do. He's not listening to words, so fist it'll be. And then we get a bit of Itsuki's insight where, yeah, his failure with the ugly ass turtle that refuses to ever fucking leave basically cost him everything. And it should, because look at that CGI. It is still terrible to this day. Anyway, yeah, basically they all abandoned him. He sucked. Multi did something. They're back, but we can clearly tell that they're basically using him. So we see, as I said, Itsuki's fight. He is nowhere as strong as he should. Even Naofumi has a bad feeling about the bow he's wielding. Could be Curse Series. No, let's be real, it is Curse Series. But because of those events, Rishia wants to fight. She says she was nothing but weak and a burden to Itsuki, but now she's grown stronger and she wants to be the one to save the bow hero, which is fine. You know what? It's fine. Don't know what you see in him, but it's fine. And the merchant says that after randomly popping in, which by the way, he's really the only reason they were able to even talk to him peacefully. It really pays to have connections. He says that he's gonna help for reasons. Maybe you'll get a kick out of it. But we get to see Itsuki stuff. Yeah, as suspected, he's talking all justice, and bitch is using that for her advantage. Granted, hearing that Naofumi's around, that's put her on edge, because quite clearly she doesn't want to deal with him. Now, it was clear after this that, bitch is basically just gonna steal all his money. It's what she does. She's a bitch. So eventually the episode is reaching its ending point with Rishia finally confronting Itsuki and basically mentioning how she's grateful for everything he's done, and yet it's time for her to save him. So the episode ends with a standoff. Bow versus sword. And I can't wait to see Rishia kick his ass. You see, I've said it so many times. Rishia's been underutilized, and now she's being utilized. Granted, to be fair, each character has their moments that they have to shine at specific times. I guess this is Rishia. She didn't get enough chance. Well, Season 2 fucked it up, but I don't really want to bitch for another minute of Season 2. Rishia is going to have her spotlight next episode, and I can't wait for her to basically beat the shit out of Itsuki and beat that stupid justice mind out of him, because honestly it's getting a little annoying.